Oh, it's the end of dawn, just starting. All your problems never stop knocking. Nah. Wahala plenty. You wake up today, you dey breathe. Count your blessings, make you see. Fire, jare, kuze, mana, eji dime. Fire, jare, live like today. I am my day.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I will appreciate if you can hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload new video. If you are returning, welcome. It's always great to have. Good morning, family. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So most of this episode we are gonna be just covering raising kids, or maybe I would say raising the girls, because it's gonna be more of Titus 2, just teaching the girls on what to do. So today we are prepping for Sabbath. So I usually do my shopping online, and after that, sometimes if I do have the time, I would go to the shop and buy a few things that I forget, and also buy fruits and veg, which it's more easier if you go to the shop yourself, even if you shop online, because remember, shoppers, they are in a rush, so they take any vegetables or any fruits they see close to them. They don't actually check if they are okay or not. So I usually prefer to go inside the shop and do the fruits and veg myself, so that way it's easier, and also they will last longer because I will know the ones that are better for me to pick. And some few things that I forget when I was doing the shopping online as well. So that is us preparing for Sabbath. Normally we would do our shopping on Thursday, and then I will probably also go into the shop supermarket myself on Friday morning and just pick up some few things that I forgot. And that is us now. There was no school this week, so I was with the girls. So sometimes with the girls it can be more slow in preparing for Sabbath, because you have to attend to the girls as well as trying to finish up with the prepping. So it's usually slower than it is when I am prepping on my own when they are in school. Usually by 12 o'clock I have everything done, but trust me, when they're at home at 12 o'clock I'm still probably struggling with unleavened cake. Anyway, that's me coming from the supermarket, which once I'm done with the supermarket, then I will get home and get my unleavened cake done. And this week, actually, I think it was the week, anyway, so I will leave it like that and just continue with going for shopping. So here we were going in the car park. We went to do the shopping in Dunn stores. So I'm gonna just put the grocery in the car, and then we were gonna get home and get our unleavened cake done. First things first, I make sure that I take the pan that I'm gonna use to put my butter and put the butter into it, just to spread a little bit of butter so that my butter does not stick, my cake does not stick into the pan. So that is why, if you have the spray, very easy, but I didn't have. So this is what I did. I just took some of the butter and just spread it into the pan and put it aside, and know that is ready. And so So I kind of do everything step by step and put everything that I have ready on the side so that I will have the space that I need. This is the butter that I'm using. I'm using the Irish creamy butter. So I took all of it and put it into this thing here. This is what I use usually to cook in the oven, but I just wanted to be more clear what I'm doing, so that is why I decided to use this. But in the future, it's better you just use something deeper than this. Anyway, so I put the butter, sugar, and vanilla. When it comes to vanilla also, you want to make sure that you check the ingredients to make sure that there is no leaven on your vanilla extract. So I add this butter, sugar, and the vanilla. Just mix everything together. The girls were around, so I was also teaching them what I was doing. So I was showing them, and yeah, so I just mix everything together, and then I will put that aside once it is mixed very well. I'm now gonna just crack my eggs into a bowl, and why I want to do that is because you want to make sure that you have everything ready. So you want to just prep everything and put aside so that you don't have to be touching different things. So I make sure that I try to do things in order so that I don't have a mess in the kitchen. Anyway, so I am gonna put all the ingredients in the description below so that it will be easy for you to just copy as it is and try to do it as it is. That way it will be very easy, because then if I try to remember what I put here, I did write it down so that I make sure that I put it on the description for you down below, so if you do copy the recipe, you get it correctly. So after cracking my eggs, I put them aside. Then I take the butter, sugar, and vanilla extract that I did before and start adding my eggs. Now you want to, maybe you might add one egg and try to mix if that will be easy for you, but because this recipe I've done it before, so I kind of knew what I was doing, so I just put everything together and start to mix it. This is now where you have the eggs, butter, sugar, and vanilla extract. I have not added any flour yet, so now I am gonna put the flour again. I am gonna put all the measurements on the description below so it will be easy for you to copy the recipe as it is. So I'm gonna just sieve the flour. I just make sure that I sieve the flour to make sure that it doesn't have any lumps on it, so that is why I sieve it, and as well just to make sure that it's also clean. When it comes to the plain flour, you want to make sure that you get the flour that is 100% wheat. It has no leaven on it. It's not many supermarkets that sell it, so you want to just check on your local supermarket and make sure that the flour you are using is very important, that the flour you are using is 100% wheat. It has no other ingredients on it. Okay, so now after putting the flour into my butter, I then have to mix everything together. Now remember, if you do have a mixer, it's more easier, but I just wanted to make things more simple, because one of the things that I used to struggle with when I first started making unleavened bread or unleavened cake, it was making the unleavened cake. It was never coming out correctly. So that is why I said, you know what, once I learn how to do this, I will try to also teach others. So anyway, once I added everything, I then add a splash of milk. When it comes to milk, you want to make sure you add very little and whisk and mix very well, and add a little. If you are not okay with how your butter look, add again. Just add a bit by bit while checking how your butter is looking. Until you get the consistency that you are looking for, just keep adding and keep mixing until you get to what you are looking for. And when it comes to milk also, trust and believe, the milk also can have leaven on it. So you want to make sure that you check and double check your milk to make sure that it does not contain any leaven on it. Okay. That is also one of the important things, to make sure that your milk does not have any leaven. And then you are going to add your milk and just mix everything together until you get this butter like this, nice and creamy. So now this part you don't have to do this, but because I was making this as a sweet treat for my kids, also they were going to use it for school, and we're going to use it, this is what they were going to eat every day. So I also put it on the side, just a little bit on the side. You're gonna see what I'm gonna do to it. So I put the rest into the pan that I was buttering earlier, you remember. Then I use a fork just to spread it around. Why I use this flat pan is just cook more easier for me, but if you prefer something more different, those other ones you use for making cake, I had that, but it just never cooked the way I wanted. It usually be a little bit kind of stiff, so I didn't like that, so I prefer to use this one. So now this is what I was needing this side a butter for. So I'm gonna put a bit of the cocoa. Remember, when you are putting the cocoa, also if you are using the cocoa, which you don't have to, but you can use other flavors as well, but I use cocoa because that's what my kids like. And you also want to make sure that your cocoa have no leaven on it. So I just mix this together and then I will add it into the pan. So you understand that it makes a really nice and delicious flavor into the cake. The kids love it. Like, I wouldn't do this on a normal day because my Lord does not like the cake to be too sweet. So, but because I was doing it more for the kids, so I tried to make something that I know they are gonna enjoy it. I'm telling you, they loved it in school, and even the kids, they said, other kids were asking, if, are you sure your mommy made this? Because it was so delicious. Anyway, so I then take the butter and add it into the main one, and then use the spoon and mix everything together like this. So it kind of make that kind of marble look. So I just kind of do this squiggle, as you can see, as I'm demonstrating. This one, I don't have to explain it. It's so obvious what I'm doing. And then I just put everything and then go ahead and put it in the oven. Remember, your oven, it's your oven. How hot it is, I do not know, so I cannot tell you what what degrees I put in my oven, because I just kind of stay very close and make sure I keep checking it until the cake is cooked. Now here is my delicious cake. Tell me, this cake looks so delicious, and let me tell you, it was delicious. My kids loved it. My Lord loved it. Usually he doesn't like this type of cake because he prefer the healthier one. He doesn't like when it's too like this, it's too sweet, so he preferred the healthier one. So but this one, he loved it. He said it was really nice. He enjoyed it. So try it, and I'm sure you are not gonna regret it. So what I did, I then let it cool a little bit. I couldn't wait, so I had to try it. Then I just had to take it out. Again, you're gonna see how easy it is to take it out because of the butter. That this one, it is a sticky pan, but because I put butter on the pan, so that makes it very easy for it to come out. And then I put it on the tray and start to cut it into small pieces. Those are the pieces that, because I use it for my kids when they are going to school, and also they just take it and snack it during the day as well if they like. It was really, really delicious. I really enjoy it, and I recommend that you try the cake and then you come back and comment what did you think, because it was absolutely delicious. I'm gonna put everything on the description on what I use the measurements, so that it will be very easy when you are putting the cake. Now you just want to follow the way I did it, but I will put the measurement. You see how delicious, how the cake look was really fluffy, really delicious. I loved it. So I went ahead and just make the and put some 2 pieces for the girls, and then make for them some chocolate, and they had it. Like, this was really nice during Passover. Try this, it is Passover friendly and you won't regret it. So go ahead and try this recipe, and I will see you on my next video. For now, I say shalom.
really liked your egg burrito.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I loved it.
It tasted so nice.
I know. We should have it again. And Mommy made egusi soup.
I checked it inside the of the pan, and it looked so nice.
I know, egusi soup.
Swassa. Hi. Hi-oh. Hi-oh. It's the end of dawn, just starting. All your problems never stop knocking. Nah. Wahala plenty. You wake up today, you dey breathe. Count your blessings, make you see. Fire, jere, kuze, mana, eji dime. Fire, jere, live life today. I am my day.
Hi, I'm Sister Susanna.
Hi, I'm Sister Judith. I'm Blessing.
Okay.